Thanks for coming back to the OG Network. Sometimes you just gotta ask,
what's in the box?
Yeah, that's right, we've got another unboxing for you. Today, it's this little package right here. Chicago Electric Power Tools presents the Variable Speed Rotary Toolkit. You can get this at Harbor Freight. Cost about $24, $25. Want to see how it stacks up with the Dremel. So, hey, let's get started. Every once in a while, I like to go to Harbor Freight and look around. I don't buy a whole lot of tools there, but I do buy a few. I needed a new Dremel, a rotary tool, and didn't really want to pay the price for a Dremel, so I thought I'd check out this little guy right here. This is the rotary toolkit from Chicago Electric. You can get this at Harbor Freight. It's about $24.99, I guess. So let's take a look and see how it is. Gonna need scissors for this one, or cutters or some kind. There we go. Comes with a nice little case and a lot of cardboard you don't need. And there's the directions. You know we'll never use these. And this is the tool. This thing is massive compared to the Dremel. This is big. This is even bigger than it looks in the box. And it's a little filthy. I'm wondering if somebody else has owned this previously, but who cares what it looks like, as long as it works. If weight becomes an issue using it, you can get the umbilical that goes on here, and you can have a hand stylus, a smaller stylus. And all right, we're going to plug that in just a second, see how it operates. First, we'll look at the little accessories we got. Yeah, see if we can get that in here. We've got some sanding drums, a little sharpener, we've got a little drill bit, some pads. Over here we've got all kinds of nice little stuff. There's the wrench for it, grinding wheels, little wire brush, little wire wheel. That's kind of nice. Oh, this is a neat little thing. If I can figure out how to put this on. This is something I'm dropping. This is the little stand that you attach to this, so you can set it down when you're using it. Got to figure out just where that goes, and yeah, let's plug it in and see how it goes. Well, the first thing, I did find out where this thing went. I thought it was a little stand. It's not. It's just a whole hanger, so you can hang it up on the wall or whatever you want to do with it. I think it's kind of useless because, hey, you got this nice case. Before we turn this on, let's just take a quick look at the case. It is what it is. I mean, it's a cheap plastic case, but it'll keep the dust off your tools, and it has a place to store all your different bits. You can put them right in here. That way, you know, better chance you won't lose them. That's kind of cool. But it's, you know, the case probably isn't going to last that long. For me, it'll be all right because I'll just, you know, when I'm not using it, it'll get stored underneath my my workbench. It's not like I'll be taking this anywhere. I don't think so. But a couple of things wanted to let you know. I'm going to get this thing back here. It's got two different collets with it, and that goes in. Let's take a quick look. Take the top of the tool off. This little brass part here, that's where the bits go into. It comes with two, which is very nice. I like that. One's a little bit smaller than the other. One is a 1/16, the other one is a 1/8. That's kind of standard, but I mean, it's still nice to have both of them on there so you can put smaller bits on there if you want to. Real simple. You hold this button, that keeps the shaft in place, and you can just screw that on there and tighten up your bit. Now the bit I'm going to use to test this is a sanding bit. Again, you just hold the big yellow button, tighten this all the way down, use this nice little wrench they gave you, and don't lose that, because it's not just a wrench, it also has a little screwdriver at the end, and we're going to use that to tighten this up. Very simple. Put it on a sanding drum. Okay, forget what I said about this. Yeah, this is the worst screwdriver I've ever seen. You'd be better off just using a Phillips head screwdriver on that. It's not very good. But it did the job. All right, let's hear what it sounds like when we start it up. It is variable speed, which is really nice. There's a lot more vibration with this than there is with the Dremel. I'm very used to using Dremels. That's normally what I buy. I have pretty bad arthritis in my hands, and I can tell you using this for any amount of time is probably going to be painful. So what I'll probably end up doing if I keep this, I'll get the extension, and it also fits on the Dremels as well. So if I go back to a Dremel, I'll be able to use it. But the umbilical extension will go on here, and this goes somewhere else, and then I'll be able to use the stylus on that, and it shouldn't vibrate as much. This is terrible. This vibrates a lot more than what I remember. But maybe I'm remembering it wrong. I could be full of crap. Who knows? Let's see how it does on a piece of wood. This is just something I've been using as a door stopper. So let's see how it does. Now I'm going to push down on it pretty hard to see what kind of a load it can take. Yeah. Well, it works exactly how you'd imagine. It works pretty well. It vibrates a lot, and that would bother me. Some people it wouldn't bother. Let's see. Let's try out another one. All right. You get this small little drill bit. So again, we take the collar off. And take the collet out, put the other one in. One of the features I liked better on the Dremel is you don't need a wrench to take this off. But hey, you know, for 25 bucks, not too bad. Well, this is just a soft piece of pine, and hey, works fine. This will take the same attachments that you can get for the Dremel. This collar comes off so that you can put other things on it. I think there's a router attachment. You can actually get a little machine that turns this into a drill press, which is kind of cool. For the money, yeah, it's not so bad. I wouldn't want to use it for great lengths of time because, like I said, the only complaint I really have, it vibrates a lot more. It's not really that heavy, you get used to it, but if I was doing some fine work like this, that would be a problem, so I'd have to get the attachment for it. There's no question. The Dremel is a lot lighter. They do make a smaller version of this too, but you know, I don't know how long this is going to last. That's the other thing. I've had Dremels that lasted me, you know, for 15, 20 years, and the only reason I don't have them now is because I lost them, not because they broke. I move a lot, so, or at least I used to. So yeah, you know, out of 1 out of 5, yeah, give it a 4. Why not? So there you have it. Chicago Electric's version of a Dremel rotary tool. It is what it is. Comes with a decent case, a bunch of accessories. You get, what do you get, like 30 accessories included with the tool. So for 25 bucks, if it was something you were just going to use once or twice, you know, and then save it away and probably use it again later on, yeah, there's no sense buying an expensive one. You might as well get this one. If you're going to do any kind of carving, or I used to do a lot of glass etching with the Dremel, this is not the one to get for that. But you know, if you're just a amateur hobbyist and you want something that works, it works. Well, there you have it. It is what it is. It's a $24.99 rotary tool. At that price, I wouldn't expect it to last forever. But it would be good for, you know, if I just had a couple of jobs I wanted to take care of. Probably will work all right. Didn't like the vibration very much. I did like the power cord. I didn't mention that before. It's about 6 feet long, so it gives you, you know, you don't have to use an extension cord for most cases. And it seems to be a decent cord on there too. It's not like the cheap ones you used to get. It's more substantial. So I thought that was worth mentioning. That's it. Another unboxing. And let me know what you think if you've owned this tool, and I want to know what your comments are, what your opinion of the tool is. Just you leave a comment below. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. That's a big thing. But liking it. You know, I do this all the time. I do this right here. I want you to find that little button. It's right under the video. Just hit it. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't obligate you to anything. And it helps me out. It sends this video to more and more people. And that's what I'd like. So that's it. So thank you very much for joining me, the OGJ, on the OG Network. And I will catch you next time.